Traders, good morning and welcome to your Monday chart analysis for the 3rd of February 2020. Alright, so first of all, what I'd like to touch upon is a few forecasts, and what we've got here is the pound yen, and this is the 1 hour time frame. And what we're suggesting with this one here, guys, is that we'll be looking for price to come up to 143.584, highlighted in this rectangle area. Again, it's a price zone, so it's not an exact point, but once it's reached there, we'd like to see some bullish price action, and where we'd like to see it come back down to around, the 142 area. So that's around 150 pips. Keep the stop loss tight. That's exceptional risk to reward. Use sensible risk management, and that's a nice trade we're suggesting for next week. All right. So off to the next trade idea. Hope everyone had a fantastic weekend as well. Next trade is the USD CAD, and this is suggested as a potential buy trade. All right, so what we are looking for, we've got the 2 hour time frame here, and the US dollar has been bullish as well against quite a few pairs. So we are suggesting that there is some bullish activity that could continue here. We'd be looking for price to reach up to around 132.80 or so, and as you can see, it's bounced strongly off a previously suggested support level, and it's rallied strongly. So if you're in this trade, congratulations, it worked out pretty well. And we're not suggesting that you'll never lose with this service, but if you're sensible, you're patient, and you wait for the setups to come to you, then you'll become a profitable trader. Really, it's not too complicated. It's just emotions get in the way, and that's fine. You just got to learn from that. All right, Euro Swiss. Now this is a sell trade as well. We've got the 1 hour time frame. As you can see, really the thesis is helped with this very strong downtrend, and I won't go into details about why this is occurring fundamentals. The Eurozone, absolutely not. Let's keep it simple and focus on what's happened. And as you can see, a trend continuation is suggested. I'd like price to reach up to 107.16. Again, rectangle highlights this area. Please, when you're watching these videos, feel free to pause them and take screenshots and write down the key areas, and have a notepad, have the pen out, or take screenshots, keep notes, keep a journal for the week ahead. These are coming out straight away, first thing Monday morning for everyone, so you can be prepared for the trading week. So I have to stress how key that is. All right, so that's the Euro Swiss, USD Yen, USD Yen. This is these next few will be forecasts that have actually played out as well. So what we've done here, we've got the USD Yen, we've got gold, we've got the pound yen, USD Swiss, the pound, and the Aussie dollar. All of these have actually been successful trades that were suggested in the chat. If you're not already in the Discord chat, please link in the description. Also the YouTube channel that you're watching right now, please feel free to subscribe, hit that like button, leave a comment, we'll get back to you, and hit the bell for the notifications as well, because plenty of videos are coming out. We like to keep the traders updated on movements during the week as well. So USD Yen, this was a sell trade. It hit the price of 109.23. We discussed this. There was a chatter about maybe getting a little bit higher to the resistance line. It didn't do that, and it really played out pretty nicely. And where we currently are is actually a support zone. So if you've not taken profits, probably feel free to take profits, and that's around 100 pips or so. Not quite, but 90 odd pips is not too bad. All right, so that was the USD Yen. We're getting through these guys. We're about 40% through, so not quite halfway. We've got gold as well, so this was suggested to be a buy trade. It got through and then bounced off 1579, rallied strongly, and it is currently at a resistance level as well. So if you got into this trade, congratulations. It respected the support line. It did go a little lower, so I mean, Depending on where the stop was, but again, you want to be sensible with it. The low, if you use the low, it sort of bounced pretty strongly. So when we say you wait for bullish price action when you want to take a buy trade, you wouldn't have got on when it was still falling. You want it to pause, wait, observe the price action, then get in and have the stop down at the low potentially, or whatever you're comfortable with. Maybe even a little bit lower to avoid stop hunts as well. All right, pound yen. Okay, let's get through this. We're nearly here. Pound yen. This was suggested as a buy trade. As you can see, it wasn't too bad. So it went quite close to that area. Price action printed, and we take the buy trade. Not complicated, everyone. So this was quite nice. The pound caught a bit as well with the Bank of England announcements too. It's looking pretty positive with Brexit as well. So it had a few things going for it, guys. So I hope you benefited from that trade call as well. All right, USD Swiss. Now this was a sell trade that was called out. It really respected the resistance line as well, and it turned pretty sharply. So we're close to getting to the support line as well, where we've seen a previous bounce. It actually went through the support line here as well. So something to pay attention to. This thing could be in for a bounce soon, so pay attention to that if you haven't taken profits again. If you scaled in, you scale out. Now might be the time to think about scaling out, or if you've got a trailing exit, however you play. Just be sensible, risk management, and just think about a string of winning trades. Don't think about making an immense amount of money on one trade compared to your trading capital. You've got to be sensible in that regard. Okay. All right, let's go to the next trade idea. All right, so this was the pound, and it was suggested that there was a buy trade. This was from last week's chat, and it rallied pretty strongly. It respected the support line. As you can see, these things just repeat. And if you don't believe me, you'd go back to this time last week, and you would look at the video, and that's what we were talking about. So we're not in it here to scam anyone or to put out smoke and mirrors. It's just clean charts. We've got support and resistance, and it's reading the price action, and that was the pound US dollar trade. That was pretty nice. Entry of around 130 flat, and it rallied pretty strongly. So I was well over 150 pips, near 200 pips. All right, so next trade. Okay, this was the Aussie dollar sell trade, and it was pretty nice. It hit that resistance level of 67.99, nearly 68. And there's a lot of risk off sentiment right now with the coronavirus. So we'll see with this in regards to profit taking. It's pretty dynamic, and they've banned Australian citizens from entering into China as well. There's a 2-week travel ban. It's going to really affect tourism, exports under pressure as well in Australia. So it's if you can hear my voice, I am Australian, so I've been keeping informed about this situation. But from a technical standpoint, that was the sell trade call. So again, something to really closely pay attention to with how it behaves here, because if we see the chart and you see it tells you a story, and this is something that's there's some support here, but we'll see. There's overwhelming geopolitical stresses on the pair as well, so you have to take that into consideration. All right, Euro Kiwi. Okay. All right, Euro Kiwi. All right, as you can see, we've got a well-established support line, lots of touches, lots of bounces, strong rallies, multiple times. Okay, and as you can see here, it's bounced. It's actually broken through a few zones, so it has been running strongly. And what we can say from looking at this chart is there's a lot of strong evidence to suggest a potential trend continuation after this bounce. So we are suggesting long here as well. All right, Euro US dollar. Euro US dollar. It's been 10 winning trades in a row in the chat. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Link in the description section. We are calling a sell trade on this one here. And as you can see, we've got a strong, well-established resistance level. And it's not always an exact point. That in question. So someone to please take into consideration 1.11068 is what we're targeting in the rectangle, and profit target down here at 1.106. So pretty much 100 pips we're targeting. Keep the stop loss tight, wait for the price action to present for confirmation. Next trade. Okay. And the pound US dollar, we've got a resistance line here, sorry. Again, wait for the price action. Price of around 1.32384, and take profit down here at 1.31455. Okay. So not quite, maybe 85 pips or so, but still all adds up. You have a few of these trades in the week. You have one losing trade, 3 winning trades. That's, that really does help. Helps grow the account. Okay. Now gold. With gold here, we are suggesting at 1594 is a resistance level. There is uncertainty in the market, but from a technical standpoint, this would be a selling point with appropriate price action. Okay. This video has gone on a little bit longer than normal. I apologize. We had a few charts to go through. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, the Telegram chat, and check it out. We've got my FX book statistics, hundreds of thousands of dollars under management. Again, any questions, please leave a comment. We'll get in touch with you. Thank you for watching, and enjoy your week. Bye for now.